on her Instagram to the accusations, and I'm just uploaded a video talking about this. Now the thing is that I don't know. Like it's she obviously doesn't address the real concerns directly. Like if she has a license in Dubai, she doesn't directly confront whether the audio is real or not. So I would guess that most of the things that these big YouTubers were talking about, that they're actually real. Now, I'm definitely not an expert like they are in terms of like digging deep into the stuff, and I don't even want to. But they apparently, called into Dubai and were like saying, where's that degree? And it's interesting to I'm hearing someone right outside my van, which is kind of okay, some dog playing. So basically, I would say that she kind of proved that oh, okay. That she kind of proved that that she doesn't have these the real proof of it. Basically, just a friend of mine arrived right now, so I'm a little bit confused whether I should stay alive or not. But basically, I called her out a year ago for being incongruent in her behavior and what she's saying, and now it turns out a year later that seems to be kind of seems like a proof of what I was saying. So that's why everything is blowing up right now, and I think it's and I honestly think it's gonna get worse for her, and it seems like she's deleting all of the comments. She's like deleting comments in her Instagram, and I think that she seems quite busy because there's some of these comments replies there. It says like there's 10 replies or so, and you click on it, and then there's just one. So I think she's deleting anything that's really negative. It seems like it. Otherwise, I cannot explain it. It could also, in theory, be a caching problem on Instagram, but I don't think the platform is that badly programmed. Hi Sunderland, how are you? So I'm just gonna let my friend know to give me a couple minutes. Hold on. ¿Me das algunos minutos? Okay. Yeah. I'm good, thank you. Today we did a huge hiking session, and it was it was very exhausting. So, you have questions? Sure, go ahead, ask. Now, just to be clear, I'm not an expert on Sadia Khan. I saw a lot of videos in the past, and I saw massive incongruence into who she was, how she behaves. And so I made that video, and I feel, one of the things that I have is I feel highly drawn to authentic people. So teachers like Mooji or spiritual teachers that really make sense. But with her, it's very hard for me to watch her stuff for a long time because or even just like look into it, because I think the most of the stuff that she says is wrong. And I think she is like McDonald's fast food for relationships in what she says, and I could almost disprove everything that she says. Like if I had her in a podcast and it would be a discussion, not an interview, I could disprove pretty much everything that she says, even the idea of high value, low value, all of that stuff. It's like sometimes people say like, well, what she says is true. You didn't give me one thing that's true. I'll show you that it's not true. Tell me one thing that is true that Sadia Khan says, and I'll show you it's not true. It's like, and I wish I would have that opportunity, to be quite honest, because I would show that it would be so simple for me. And this is always, sometimes people get into discussion with me about, spirituality or whatever, and in the end they always lose, because there's some things in my life which I've completely figured out. And one of them is understanding, relationships and interpersonal, energies on a very profound level. And so I think that, it was clear for me that she has enough stupid fans that will follow her no matter what. She could say whatever she wants and they would still follow her, because they cannot differentiate between, superficially seemingly good advice and real good advice. It's like, yeah, it's hard to explain. I will get famous one day, maybe. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy with the microphone. Before I wasn't sure if it's good enough, but it seems like it's good enough. Yeah, so I think I'll make a stream a little bit longer, a little bit later after I talk to my friend here. Yeah. The what was I gonna say? I read through the whole response that she gave on Instagram, and I find it extremely weak, and she's like tapping around the problem. She's not really addressing it. And obviously, you also have that Me Too kind of energy where all the women believe all the other women, and some of the support that she received was obviously purposefully placed. Like this guy sending, oh, I've always been supporting you, I'll support you no matter what, these kind of like things. The microphone was the MV88 Plus. You can check it out. The Shure microphone MV88 Plus. You'll see how much it costs. I think it's 150 euros or something. I don't remember. It's not that expensive. Oh, I have mosquitoes entering here in the van already, so I'll have to close the door. So you know what? What we'll do, I'll go online again in I know, so like 20, 30 minutes. And because my friend is waiting outside, and then we'll talk later. Yeah, check it out. I mean, it's a pretty good microphone. I mean, there's a lot of really good microphones if you have a fixed location. This one is good. You can directly connect it to the smartphone, which for me saved me a lot of times, because I don't cut videos. I just upload them directly, and then I use Starlink Mini to upload it over satellite as I'm constantly traveling. So, okay, so I'll talk to you a little bit later. If you're new, subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk about, anything, Sadia Khan, spirituality, everything. And yeah, I'll just need a little bit more time now, because if my friend is waiting, I cannot concentrate. Okay, so see you a little bit later.